Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Olá, olá, olá. Olá, meus amigos. Meu nome é Mark de Carvalho e farei aqui outra live de Genshin, tá? Farei aqui o evento aqui. Longas distâncias por uma música misteriosa. Tilintar Requintado da Noite, parte 1. Ele só abriu pra mim agora esse evento. Eu tava fazendo a live pela manhã. Aí eu terminei a live e fui fazer a diária em offline. Aí ele abriu agora pra mim. E mais uma vez aí eu peço que inscreva-se no meu canal, dê um like ou dislike, comente, compartilhe, ative o sino, isso ajuda bastante. Então eu vou vir aqui pro evento. Lembrando que essa daqui é a parte 1, começo do evento. Se eu não estou enganado, esse evento aqui representa o Ano Novo Chinês. Se eu não estou enganado aí. Ele começa em janeiro.
Young Lee, what a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine. As is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insights. You are too kind.
So, Young Lee, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea.
However...
I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhang Li prefers the finer things in life, right? Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot...
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed. Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet...
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful...
Let's go collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion.
See? Paimon...
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Lille will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of... The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful...
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk.
Take care now, you two.
Começou o evento novo aqui. Começou o evento novo. Obtenha brotos de bambu. Olá, meu amigo, seja bem-vindo aí, obrigado aí pela sua presença. Não, tô falando aqui o evento, aqui a missão do evento. Pegar brotos de bambu.
Bamboo shoot.
O boneco,
Bamboo shoot.
o boneco foi atropelado aqui pelo javali.
Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this.
O javali veio atropelando o boneco. Já peguei um. Pra pegar quantos?
These should be enough. Push it back.
Help!
Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there.
Aqui a Yan Yan. O nome dessa menina foi muito engraçado. Yan Yan.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Whoa, she's so well-mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone Gate, intending to head towards Liyue Harbor. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into...
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't look as long as you watch your step. Accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through. I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we...
Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even...
You're welcome.
Eu jogo essa quando eu tiver 10.
So tasty. If only there were more.
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing.
Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon.
What do you think, sir? Are Liyue snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar... As for Fontaine's cooking, though... It's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the
Iridescence Tour?
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway...
Well, what are they? Just tell me.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors.
Oh, I love listening to stories.
We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore, not too far from. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, in the end all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance. Before at last, once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called, people now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody,
Wow!
É porque não tá tampando.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from... I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel.
Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you stayed the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again! Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Anemo Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Anemo Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of... Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me.
Are you sure? Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo, and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well, and so on and so on.
Don't worry, Yao Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens. And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I...
Oh dear.
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your...
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be...
All right. Well, my sincere thanks to you all.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be...
Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a...
Vá para o porto. Vamos sair lá pro porto agora. Na pirâmide na Antártida? Não sei. Não sei, acho que ela tá molhada. Puxa pra cá, ó. Tô falando pra puxar assim.
I follow the wind.
This had better be important.
Olha, tu vai poder ganhar mais 10 desejos aqui, ó. Mais 10 orações, ó. Eles estão dando aqui. Eles vão dar todo dia, eles deram uma aqui, aí daqui a 3 dias vão dar mais uma, mais 2, aí daqui a 5 dias vão dar mais 2, daqui a 7 dias vão dar 5, aí faz 10. Você vai poder jogar lá.
too slow.
Wow, Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself.
Eu acho que esse novo país ele é baseado na França, na Itália.
Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Bora. Bora. Aqui tá tendo o ano novo chinês, né? Agora em janeiro.
Hey everyone! Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. I've had a string of terrible luck recently, and
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the...
Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Kuching and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion. That's the spirit! See, even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay. But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan.
Esse chocalho na cabeça da menina.
So about the senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now, is that anyone we know?
Foi lá pro terraço pra ganhar os pontos de amizade.
Quit following me.
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Olá, meu
calm
amigo.
down
Seja
now,
bem-vindo
dear.
aí.
I'm not about to run off anywhere. Not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things.
Madame
Look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival!
An old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
Oh, right! Madam Ping, you're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about... For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture. And it can also be a change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, and so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today.
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
Too slow.
Agora é pra fazer o quê? Pra falar com a Ganyu. A Ganyu. Onde é que a Ganyu tá? Ah, tá lá na frente.
Behold!
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried Qingshan leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard.
Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible young...
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Ah! Paimon! What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's board...
It may be...
Oh?
Well, the Iridescence Tour is... It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very...
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, some live music will certainly add to the Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give... As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss...
Oh, yes, certainly.
As soon as there's work to do, I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are I'm good at taking care of.
Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you...
I'm afraid my backpack's apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like?
Anything sweet, and anything that's...
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. Oh, perfect timing. We were... Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me... Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yao-Yao stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick. Everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so...
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you.
We should go get dinner together sometime!
This world is full.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this go. Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that. That can wait for another time.
Oh.
Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're Illuminated Beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to our network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
In that case, 3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company. Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about!
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this Lantern Rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
Lady Yuhang?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry.
With the traveler on the case. Thank you.
Will do. And say hi to Ning.
you have my thanks too. Stay safe.
Good luck.
She said she'll reach. Then I'll.
Many thanks, Kuching. But now, having...
You're too.
Said the strange tune was coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything.
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this. So...
Yeon! How'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
The stuff. This place is complete. The doors and the windows are all fine. We can help.
Is this an answer from this world?
How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but...
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yelan, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose.
Why would I make this more difficult for you?
Okay, well... Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well? Yep. It's not a... To be honest, I was only able to put it all together because of some background knowledge about this area. A long time ago, but it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak. To escape with their lives, the villagers would have... The bandits were eventually brought to justice. But the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear.
That's quite the...
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid... Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the
Mm-hmm. As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk. Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Again!
Come on, let's round them up.
answer from this world? Hey! Who are you?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor,
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not.
Gotcha!
You're open!
Only innocent busted.
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no going back now. Better up my game. Mercy! Have mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
Tell us everything. You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear. You know, so Lantern Right's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay, continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up, but they did. And they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me. I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition, and it'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance, huh?
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend land.
Yes. Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner.
Yes, ma'am!
You know, as a former victim, does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to...
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess...
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information. So play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Right.
You know I'm such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete. Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again. 'Cause Paimon's curious, that's why. It's like when you have a tune stuck in your head, but you don't even know it. When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, and most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts. Paimon never imagined that music could be... Oh, really? Huh. Makes sense. Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved...
That's great news! Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a
On the contrary. Alas, but you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no... Once the performance itself is over, well, simply put, there will always be work to do.
Whoa, you're already...
Well, I trust you saw the...
Yeah, it looked...
Sea Gazer. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. On this marvelous lantern, if the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who...
Oh, they're gonna love them, Paimon. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by...
I heard that you'll be going on a search. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming...
Olá, meus amigos, eu vou terminar por aqui. Obrigado aí, de Casual. Obrigado aí pela curtida aí. vou terminando por aqui a primeira parte do evento. Demorou 1 hora. Aí tem aqui as missões aqui, né? Eu vou deixar para fazer depois. Tem muitos dias para fazer ainda. Então é isso, até a próxima live. Eu peço mais uma vez que inscreva-se no meu canal, dê o like ou dislike, comente, compartilhe e ative o sino. E até!